My trans sister-in-law called me transphobic for saying female trans athletes shouldn't compete in women's sports, so I exposed her to her MMA club. My sister-in-law came out as transgender 2 years ago. My wife and I supported her completely, used her preferred pronouns, defended her to relatives who didn't understand. We thought we were doing everything right, but she started making it her entire personality. At every family gathering, she'd introduce herself to new people by immediately announcing she was trans. She'd send 5 articles a day to our family group chat about transphobia, then quiz us in person to make sure we'd read them thoroughly. One time I accidentally said 20% of trans people face discrimination when the real number was 32%. For the next month, she wouldn't let it go. Every conversation turned into how I didn't care about suffering trans people, how I was secretly transphobic and just hiding it. My wife kept telling me to be patient, that her sister was still adjusting. 6 months after transitioning, she joined an amateur MMA club. She'd always loved martial arts as a kid, so we were happy she found a healthy outlet. But here's the thing, she never told them she was trans, and none of us said anything because it was just a small amateur club. We figured it didn't matter. Then she signed up for a tournament. We all went to support her. Her first fight lasted 90 seconds. She landed a punch that dropped her opponent like a rock. The girl didn't get up for 2 minutes. The second fight was worse. First round knockout, the other woman's nose clearly broken. Everyone was cheering. My wife was recording on her phone, so proud. But all I could see were those 2 women who never stood a chance. After the celebration, I pulled her aside. What you did wasn't fair. You have a biological advantage. You need to tell them. Her face changed instantly. Are you serious right now? You're really going to diminish my accomplishments like this? I'm not diminishing anything. I'm saying the playing field wasn't level. I'm a woman, just like them. I won fair and square. You know that's not the whole story. She cut me off. You're transphobic. I can't believe I ever thought you were an ally. She stopped talking to me. Started sending articles specifically about trans athletes to the group chat. How they weren't actually stronger. How all the science supported them competing. I pushed back every time, pointing out the biological advantages, the fact that hormone therapy doesn't erase years of male puberty. My wife started getting upset with me. Why can't you just drop it? She's my sister. Because it's not right. Those women she fought didn't consent to fighting someone with her advantages. The holidays came. We were hosting Christmas and New Year's. Everything was tense but civil until dinner. My sister-in-law brought up Leah Thomas. She's revolutionary. She's changing the sport. I couldn't stay quiet. He was ranked 462nd in men's swimming, transitioned and became #1 in women's. If that's not the definition of an unfair advantage, what is? She slammed her hands on the table. How dare you? I dare because it's the truth. She started screaming, cursing me out in front of everyone. Then she turned on the rest of the family. Why aren't any of you defending me? You're all just going to sit there? When no one spoke up, she grabbed her plate and threw it. Food splattered across the wall. She swept silverware onto the floor. Get out, I said quietly. Leave now or I'm calling the police. More cursing, more screaming. Then she finally left. The family split immediately. Half thought I provoked her. My wife was devastated, torn between supporting me and losing her sister. That night, my sister-in-law posted a long message in the group chat about what a terrible person I was. Then came the ultimatum. If you don't divorce him, I'm cutting you off completely. I watched my wife read it, tears streaming down her face. That's when I decided. 2 weeks later, her gym reopened after the holidays. I walked in during her training session. She froze when she saw me. I walked straight to her trainer, pulled out my phone. I need to show you something. I had her old photos, her birth certificate, medical records proving she was biologically male. She's been competing in women's divisions without disclosing this. My sister-in-law started crying immediately. You can't do this! Her trainer's face went cold. Is this true? She couldn't answer. Just kept crying. You need to leave, now. And I'm personally making sure you're banned from every tournament in this state. Her training partners were staring. Some looked angry, some looked betrayed. She grabbed her bag and ran out. My phone exploded within an hour. She'd posted everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, the group chat, claiming I attacked her at her gym just for being trans. Complete lies. Messages flooded in calling me a bigot, a monster. Even my wife believed her at first. It took hours of explaining, showing proof, reaching out to people individually. Slowly, the truth came out. My sister-in-law went completely no contact. Half the family still thinks I'm the villain, but those 2 women she knocked out deserved better. And sometimes doing the right thing means losing everything.